All right, in five, four, three, two. What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday, good afternoon, or good morning to whatever, wherever you're at today. Shout out to everybody in Cali. Um, Once again, my name is CozyClyde. We're just going to get right to it. This is hashtag Ask Cozy. Shout out to Arizi. Me and him go way back. You already know the quote, but my boy, Riot, he hit me with a question. I had to answer for him. It was a really good question. Question was, yo, Cozy, how to bounce back? How do you bounce back from work overload, otherwise known as burnout? Before I answer, I just want to break down what burnout is and what burnout isn't. Burnout is not having responsibilities or having like jobs to complete and you just don't feel like doing it, so you like, oh, I'm burnt out. Like, burnout is when you take on more than you can chew, you bite more than you can chew, you take on more responsibilities, not really saying no. So you kind of know where I'm going with this answer. The first answer I have to that, the first way to overcome burnout or work overload is, one, prevent it. And I'm speaking to myself. I see myself on the camera right now, so I'm speaking to myself. I understand, like, all of us, we're very ambitious. We feel like we can complete everything. We can do everything in the world. Like, we can be everywhere. We can help everybody. Unfortunately, we're not Superman. We're not Superwoman. That's not really what we're on Earth to do. Or if it is, if you are on Earth to do that, then just document it so I can watch it, so I can copy it. You know what I mean? But if not, if you're like me, we gotta kind of simmer down a little bit in terms of overworking. And what happens with that, and how to improve with that, is understanding exactly what you want to do and what you want to create, where you want to be at. So I feel like with me, when I was doing work overload, when I was burning myself out, it was because, one, I'm not only not doing things that were best suiting to me and fulfilling to me, but I was also not saying no to those things. I was also saying yes to things I knew just wasn't fitting in with my spirit. It wasn't helping me get to my common goal. It was setting me back for what I actually did need to complete. So I'll say this: one, prevent it. You know what I mean? And two, because we're ambitious, it's going to be hard to prevent it. So when you start to feel, you start to sense like these days are starting to get a little overwhelming. I feel like I'm at everywhere at once and I'm not getting anything done. It's time to stop yourself. It's okay to say no sometimes. Yes, Clyde. It's okay to say no sometimes. Chill on me. But yeah, it's okay to say no. And it's also okay if you had to say no to somebody. So let me give an example. You're in school, you're involved. You're Mr. Involvement, or Mrs. Involvement. Everybody knows you or whatever. And you're trying to be everywhere. So you get opportunities coming your way. The way you can do it, it's not about just saying, no, you're going to burn me out. Forget you. Screw you. Blah, blah, blah. You don't even have to be like that. You can actually connect, people to other individuals that actually would do the job much better than you. And what that creates is a relationship. And through that, you're still helping somebody out at the end of the day. So even if it's not you actually completing that task for them, if you can find them and you can connect them to the right people, you're still winning. So I had to learn that. So in the regards to music, Oriah, if you're feeling like you're burning out when it comes to songs, just first find out, what songs do I want to create, or what beats do I want to create that's going to best fit my soul, best fulfill me, myself first. And then after that, if you feel good after that and you feel like, all right, I can take on a little bit more, that's just extra. It's icing on the cake. But what it does, it takes the pressure off yourself. You got to take the pressure off yourself at all times. If you don't take pressure off yourself and you feel like you got to do everything, you feel like if you make one mistake, you're going to end up behind, you're going to be behind on everything. It's kind of weird. It kind of ties into the law of attraction type thing, where, like, if you think negative thoughts about what you're completing, it's just going to end up negative. Um, but I do believe when you start thinking positively and you start assessing what makes you happy and what makes you fulfilled, the stuff that you don't want to complete kind of fades away, because you won't even need to be so harsh. Now, in the beginning, if you burn yourself out and in the beginning, it's going to have to blow up. Unfortunately, it's going to have to explode. You're going to have to start over all over again. You know what I mean? And that's perfectly fine. So I'll say this, man. This is a funny question, because I be thinking I have the answer to it, and we can say, nah, don't burn yourself out all we want, but when we're trying to get to that bag, we're trying to get to that goal. it seems impossible. But just understand, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna be everywhere at once, like me and my guys and all my friends and whatever, just understand what you want to do first, so you don't feel pressured and you don't feel angry at the end. You feel like, oh man, I'm doing all this stuff for other people and it's not helping. Like, you don't have to even deal with that. But yeah, this is hashtag Ask Cozy. This is a funny one, no doubt. Share and repost. Let me know. Send this to somebody that you know is gonna burn themselves out soon. Send me to them. Let them know I'm feeling them, but they gotta chill a little bit. But it's all good. I'm gonna see y'all next Tuesday. Keep rocking out. Have a great week. Stay cozy.